Good morning, good morning. We're going to the sim today. Sorry if you can hear that noise. It's the washing machine. It's freezing cold outside. There's like frost on the ground. I was going to go on a course today. I was this close to booking it, but then I checked the weather and I vetoed that quite quickly. So we're going to the sim instead. And I thought today would be a perfect day to properly do some yardage gapping. Is it called yardage gapping? I feel like that sounds right. I have tried to do my yardages before, but the problem is they seem to change so much between each session. So what I want to do, I want to really try and go in and do like a swing like I would do on a course, rather than like a really hard swing and then say, oh, that's my furthest distance, if that makes sense. I want to do like a normal swing and be like, okay, this is actually what I would do on a course, and so this is actually the yardage for my club, because I know there's so much around trying to be like the furthest hitter. But actually, you just need to know the yardages on your clubs, and you need to know them well. And that's how you're going to score low, really, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. We're going to write it down in our trusted book, but don't worry, you'll be able to see all of the yardages that I end up with at the end of the session. I'll share it at the end of the video. Also, side note, what do you think of this little pen? It's a putter. George's brother got it for me for Christmas. I actually also have a driver, and I also have an iron, and they're all different colours. I've got one of these like super tiny notebooks, so I'm going to create a new table. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to write down all the yardages and then hit my clubs and see which one it fits in. And then I'll see where the gaps are. And then we'll figure something out later down the line, but at least I'm going to have like a half filled in table. I think that could be alright. I think it's a good start. We've got to start somewhere. This is how we're going to start. But before we go to the sim, I actually have a few things to show you. I have a kitchen to show you, a new kitchen, and I also have a new club bag to show you. It's really cool. And I'm also going to show you which clubs I'm going to be using to get the yardages to start filling out my yardage table for today. Here's the moment you have all not been waiting for. Our new kitchen. We now have worktops. It looks so much better than it did before. Lots of cookbooks, nice big sink. I'm just so glad to have a worktop again. You have no idea how useful worktops are. They're so useful. Sorry, this is my workspace. It's a little bit chaotic. We've also got a new mirror, which is from William Wood's Mirrors, if anyone asking, because I know a lot of people have asked. And Jamie, hello Jamie. Jamie, say hello. To be honest with you, Jamie's actually a very noisy fish. He always picks up like the little stones in the bottom of the tank and moves them around and builds little like stone castles. He's very noisy for a little goldfish. He is actually George's though, and he's called Jamie because it's after Jamie Lang from Made in Chelsea. Do not ask why. Anyway, let me show you properly my new club bag. You kind of saw it in my last vlog, but I'm gonna give you like a full bag tour right now. Welcome, my brand new Jones bag. It's so cool. It just looks awesome. I love that it's white. It's got padded straps, which is like a massive, massive criteria for me. I just wanted a comfy bag. It's got two pockets down here. This one's like a bigger pocket, and then this one's a smaller pocket for like valuables. And then we've got a really large pocket here, which I've just put my tripod in, and it fits quite a lot of clubs. I mean, how many clubs I've got in here at the moment? I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 clubs, and there's plenty of room. The one thing it doesn't have is legs, so I feel like it's more of like a summer bag. I'm gonna see if I can get basically one really, really similar, but with legs, so that I can stand it up when I go out and play. But this one's good for like the range. It's really good for the sim, easy to shove on, and also it's really good for summer if I was only taking out like a couple of clubs, like a pitch and putt bag, you know. My other really, really small one doesn't fit as many clubs in as this, but it does have a stand, so I'm still finding out like my perfect bag, but like for me, comfort and lightweight are like the two main priorities. And then obviously legs is a bonus, a place for valuables. I actually have a lot of criteria. I'll do our yardages today with 60, 56 and 50, pitching wedge, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And then a driver. We don't really test driver, but I'm gonna take that anyway. These are the clubs we're gonna use to create our yardage table. And we'll just have to figure out what's missing and then go from there. Also, remember when I last went to the sim and the audio, it just didn't work at all. We've got a fix. Basically, it turns out, if you're interested, last time I used one of these, which is iPhone to microphone. Wrong. I needed one of these, which is camera to microphone. I have no idea if this is gonna work. We're gonna test it out now. I have my fingers crossed. If it doesn't work, then at least I know before I go to pitch and ruin the whole vlog. Okay, just plugged it in, let's test this. Let's hope this works. I could hear the sound in the playback. Things are looking good. If we just test this out here as if I would wear it. And now, I should have perfect sound. If I'm here, or if I'm here, or if I'm here, I can just talk the same loudness and you can hear me just as well as if I was next to the camera. I think we're going to be in for the win. Alrighty guys, see you at pitch. Hello. That was a good transition. I'm actually going to do some practice first. Stephen has sent some things I need to work on, and then we'll go into my yardage gapping. Basically, what I'm working on in my swing today is my body's quite closed at impact and I need to try and get a bit more open. Basically, he sent me a video of Lydia Ko and I'm kind of meant to try and copy that a little bit in my own way, obviously, because your swing is unique to you. So that's what we're working on, and then we'll get onto the yardage gapping. So I'll see you after my little bit of practice. I also got this orange ginger apple juice. I love ginger so much, it's like the best thing ever. Never had it really with like orange, usually just with turmeric and apple. It tastes okay. I think I preferred the green one. I got a green one from during the juice before. This one is not as strong ginger. I like it when it's so strong that it kind of blows my head a little bit, like a really intense. It is good though. I give it maybe like a 6 out of 10. I'm quite a harsh critic. Green one, I'd have given like an 8 out of 10. Maybe even 8.5 out of 10. If you want to see me practicing, go to my Instagram, because that's where I do all of my like swing training video progression journey posts. Okay guys, please don't kill me. I didn't plug it in properly. Oh, the shame. I feel so embarrassed right now. This is the most stupid thing I've ever done. I'm very sorry. Voiceover. This is my little yardage table that I made, where I'm going to put all my clubs against them once I've got the averages. And a quick reminder of the clubs I'm using: 50, 56, 60, pitching wedge, 9 iron, 8 irons over there, 7 iron and 6 iron. I'm going to do 5 good shots of each club so I don't get too tired. Normal swings, like encore swings, and I'll take the average and then write the club wherever it slots into my table. I'll get my little notepad out for you, and then we're going to start with a 60 and work our way up. I feel like my 60 degree is quite a stable club for me. I really like it. .56 was a bit annoying because I felt like I was on the cusp of like 69 and 70, but I put it into the 70 to 80 yard category anyway, so be it. I feel like my 50 had a bit more disparity than some of my other clubs, but oh well. Time for the pitching wedge. Again, the pitching wedge was super annoying. It was like on the cusp of 100. I'm thinking maybe I should have done my table differently. Oh well, I put it in the 100 to 110 category. 9 iron time. Alrighty, 9 iron done, 3 more clubs to go. I'm not sure why I was hitting my 8 iron so much further. I think it's because I've been practicing with it so much. It didn't quite fit into my table where I wanted it to, but c'est la vie. Also, why do I keep walking around with like a club over my shoulder? It's so weird. I think after doing my 7 iron, I kind of realised that all my clubs are literally on the cusp, and so actually my table's better off if I was doing everything on the 5s, e.g.
I don't know, 125 to 135 rather than doing 120 to 130. So I started writing in between the lines. Right, time for my final club, 6 iron, which I rarely use, to be honest with you. I kind of have a little fear. Until now, for some reason, I was hitting it really well. To be entirely honest with you, I feel like I've got a really good gist of how far each of my clubs go, but I don't think I've written it down in my table properly. 9, 8, 7, 6, I feel like they're all on the edge. I need to rewrite my table, it's not quite right. I'll have to do it again. But I think it's a really good starting point for me, because I've never really done it properly before. If you have any tips on what's worked for you in terms of recording your yardages, or basically just getting to grips with how far you hit each club, please do let me know in the comments, because I would love to know. And also, I just think it's really good to share with each other, like, things that have worked and things that haven't. So yeah, let me know. And here's a nice little outro of me telling you how amazing it was having you here watching with me, how much fun I've had filming this. I hope you catch up with me in my next video, all without realising how stupid I've been and the audio isn't working. So yeah, well done, Mia. You're very, 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 very stupid. Nevertheless, I do really hope that you did enjoy this video, despite my stupidity, and hand on my heart, I promise, I will try and do better again next time. Catch up with you in my next video, guys. Love you lots.